Now hiring. Urgently seeking one temporary chef willing to pay top Mora, salary negotiable. Look, Traveler, an urgent hiring notice and they're paying top Mora too! Oh, Paimon likes the sound of that. You're right, it is strange. Do you think something happened to Yanxiao? Cause that guy barely lets anyone ever set foot in his kitchen. Doesn't exactly seem like the type to hire help. The notice says interested parties should go upstairs and talk to the innkeeper Huayan. Should we go and see what's up? Well, that. And to check up on Yanxiao, of course.
Could it be true?
Boss, there's really no need for this. It's just a little burn, that's all. It won't get in the way of my work.
Perhaps not, but continuing to work will only hinder your recovery. You need to rest for a few days. We'll figure something out.
Huayan! Yanxiao!
Oh? Traveler and Paimon! What brings you to this neck of the woods?
And we decided to come check up on Yanxiao.
I knew we shouldn't have posted that notice. It's really nothing to worry about. I'm fine.
How kind of you. My thanks to you both. And thanks on Yanxiao's behalf, too.
Oh, all right. Well, basically, we had a lot of guests pouring in for the lantern rite. Things got busy, I started rushing, and well, you know what they say. Play with fire long enough and you're bound to get burned.
Now, I don't want you pushing yourself. You'll only make it worse. And then you'll be looking at more than just a couple of days off to recover.
But the lantern rite's only just finished. And we're still getting tons of guests. Now's not a... plus, lots of the guests are visiting from other nations. We can't just...
Listen to you. Anyone would think that you're the boss and not me. But he's not wrong. Yanxiao was one of the favorites in the Masterful Chefs tournament. No matter...
I don't mean to boast, but any chef of my caliber probably...
Looks like we might have to increase the pay we're offering even further.
Do we know anyone that's a good chef and has the time? Oh, of course, you!
Oh, right! Yes. Now I think about it, I do recall hearing good things about your cooking ability. I suppose I'd added you to...
Why are you even keeping a mental list of people who can fight?
Maybe a story for another time. More importantly...
Well, since it's you...
What do you think, Traveler? Should we do it?
I should warn you that cooking for customers is quite a different ballgame.
Oh, so he's not leaving the kitchen after all?
I believe there's some spare kitchenware here at the inn.
But of course. I'll take care of it. Whew. All done. Come, take a look. It's nothing. A little handicraft and elbow grease goes a long way. All right, Yanxiao. I'll leave you to take it from here.
You really went to all the trouble of building a new stovetop? What was wrong with the original? Boy, you really hate when people touch your stuff, huh?
No, it's nothing like that. As boss always says, hire who you trust and trust who you hire. Anyway, as I was saying, cooking for guests, having the right equipment is a big part of that. Ill-suited equipment does. Sometimes cooking is all about being well prepared. That's how you ensure.
Okay, and what about precision and consistency?
Precision all comes down to using your eyes. Where to slice into a particular cut of meat. How much oil. When you cook for yourself, you can always add salt if it's too bland or add water if it's too...
Worst case scenario, Paimon can deal with any subpar dishes by...
The final thing you have to focus on is consistency. You have to cater to their own dietary needs while also giving them the opportunity.
This last point is making...
Don't worry. Matter of fact, and of course, I'll be around to help you over the next few days. There's no time to lose, so let's get started. I imagine you
Oh, Paimon's memory is like a steel trap. Which ticket are we on again? Table 1 was Paimon just sleep floating? We didn't even get a break in the middle. Paimon's brain has turned to mush.
No, but this is peak season. You both did a mighty fine job for your first time serving guests at... Luckily, all our customers were familiar faces this time around, so we didn't get any strange...
No strange request? Someone asked for almond tofu drizzled in...
It's a wide world out there. People have all kinds of different tastes. Also, the thing about requests is that they're usually very specific.
Excuse me. Are you still open by any chance?
Huh? Paimon knows that voice. Let's go check it out.
What should we do? It doesn't look like anyone's here. If only we'd gotten...
It's all right. If we start building a campfire now, we'll be eating before too long.
Right. Besides, if anyone's to blame, it's Linny. So busy being a greedy culture vulture that he lost...
Linny, Lynette, Fremine, it is you!
Paimon? So, is the Traveler here?
Traveler Paimon! What a nice surprise!
Paimon was gonna say the same thing! We're just lending a helping hand at the end. Anyway, so that's how we ended up here. But what about you guys? Don't tell us. Fathers...
No, quite the opposite, actually. We're in Liyue on vacation, and while we're here, I thought a cultural tour might be in order.
Father said we deserve some rest after everything that happened recently.
It's not every day we get this kind of opportunity. Linny thought it might be fun to spend some...
We could hardly pass up the opportunity to watch a Liyue-style magic show.
In our time here,
So, we decided to stay here for a few more days to see what other forms of... We visited Granny Roshin in Chingsa village not long ago, and today we could...
In the end, though, we lost track of time. We haven't even eaten anything yet.
And speaking of eating, as you know, seafood is a big part... We simply had to try some local seafood after coming all this way.
Oh, need any recommendations? What have you tried?
That fish one with the misleading name. Sounds bland.
Oh, you mean blackback perch soup? You're right. The name doesn't get...
It looked and smelled so appetizing that Lynette took a huge mouthful.
luckily that wasn't a huge adjustment for her.
What? Aren't you guys hungry too?
Yes.
Yes, I'm ready. Good question. I doubt we'll be able to decipher the menu, so why don't you recommend something?
One more thing. Please, if you have a heart, don't make it...
Fontaine, huh? No wonder they can't handle too much spice. Still, if we make the... there's this crab and shrimp stir-fry I know that could work. It's...
Ooh, that sounds perfect! What's it called?
Well, this is where it gets interesting. They call it the Palace Jewels. The crab roe is supposed to look like pearls of... Here's the recipe. When you're ready...
Sorry for the wait. This dish is called the Palace Jewels. Enjoy.
Ah, yes. We meant to say, you two must be tired after a long day of work. Do you want to eat with us?
Oh, now that you mention it, Paimon is a little hungry. Well, if you insist, then who are we to refuse? Oh, right, of course. You're still our customers. Why aren't you eating?
The sauce looks a little overpowering.
According to Leowick custom, it's probably good tape.
Looks delicious, traveler. I guess I'll dig in first. Here...
What is it? Do you need some water?
No. It's delicious. The flavor is so pure. It's drenched in sauce, but somehow it just
All right.
What is that? Crab roe?
Yep, you have quite the palate, Lynette.
No wonder it pairs so well with the shrimp meat. I've never seen it prepared this way before.
According to the creator, chewy crab complements succulent shrimp, making a spectacular sea. The crab roe glitters like pearls of gold, and the shrimp shines like chunks of jade.
So that's where the name comes from. Huh.
Was Paimon always this well?
This dish must be right up your alley, Lynette. Huh?
It's half gone already? When did that happen?
I heard that in Liyue. The biggest compliment you can pay to the chef is to leave a clean plate.
Wait, don't fight over it! Hey, leave some for Paimon!
So your friends like the dish, huh? Well done. Not bad at all for your first day on the job. There'll be more to come, so keep it up.
A pot of tea with a couple of nibbles, some greens, and a piping hot bowl of fresh kanji. That
Morning. The boss tells me that both new and returning customers have nothing but good things to say about you. I have to admit, I was a little worried about throwing you right into the deep end. So it should be plain sailing. Well, just as long as we don't...
Oh, have you had someone like that?
Of course! The worst are those old scholars who have barely... They criticize you for no reason, claiming your cooking method isn't faithful to...
This is Wang Shuin. It does have the look and feel of a time-honored establishment. Oh, innkeeper! We'll have each of your signature dishes, please, as fast as you can serve them.
Farzan! Oops, Madam Farzan.
Oh my! Traveler, Paimon, whatever are you doing here?
We could ask you the same thing. Where'd you suddenly get the funds to go sightseeing? And to order the most...
I'm not here to sightsee. Exemplary scholars like myself are highly sought after by cruise operators. Madam Farzan, please, slow down. None of us slept last night. It's all my fault. She's been like this ever since I told her I'd be paying the expenses.
Layla! And Dory? Huh. Never would have bet on...
Temporary chef, huh? Wow. Well, if the chef here is trusting you to run his whole kitchen, then I've got no doubt we're in...
So, why are you all in Liyue again? Something about being an onboard consultant?
I got my hands on a new boat from Fontaine a while ago, equipped with cutting-edge navigation technology. If we manage to... Right now, we're doing some test runs. We sailed from Port Ormos to Rito, then from Rito to Liyue Harbor. Oh, Madame Farzan and me were hired to fine-tune the compass and other equipment. We sailed... Overtime for which they'll both be fairly compensated. They're both here willingly. The contract is crystal clear.
You really cover all your bases, don't you? Let Paimon guess. Paying the expenses is part of the compensation.
It's not every day someone tells you to order whatever you like. Farzan, Madam Farzan, that is. While I am more than happy to treat you both to the most... I've heard that the most expensive dishes in Liyue are usually either seafood-based or... Now, I don't know about you two, but after so many days at sea, I don't think I... That's actually a good point. Not to mention that poor Layla here looks like she's about to faint from hunger. Huh? Oh, that's not because of hunger. Surely the wise and virtuous Madame Fars. Oh, well, of course I care about my students' well-being, but why do I feel like I'm being... So, let's not order anything that'll take too long to prepare. Aside from that and seafood, we'll take...
So, expensive, but no seafood, and nothing that takes too long to cook. That rules out pretty...
That
This isn't Lioli Pavilion or Xinhua Kiosk. This is Wangshu Inn. Well, if we're stuck with regular ingredients and we're on a time limit, as it happens, I know a recipe for something called trembling strings and rushing reeds.
30,000? But if it's quick to make and isn't...
Quick doesn't have to mean quick and easy. You have to finely slice several different types of meat into fine threads. Knead them together into... This dish is unique in offering a harmonious blend of multiple kinds of meat, all cooked to perfection. Do it right, and you've got a culinary masterpiece in your hands. But if you botch it, it's...
Oh, Paimon gets it now! So this dish gets its value not from the ingredients, but the...
Now, don't worry. I can take care of the kneading and other prep work for you. You just focus...
Believe in yourself. You can do this! And if you mess it up, Paimon will still be happy to eat it. Food's ready! Please enjoy.
Ooh, smells delightful. Oh, we meant to ask, have you two eaten breakfast yet? If not, why don't you join us at the table?
Did Dory just offer us a free meal? When did she become...
Let's not forget that the biggest business deals are always settled over a meal. Come on, come on, come on, sit down and... This dish looks simple enough. And I did my research, so surely this dish had better be worth working overtime all night for.
Oh, so tired. Is this... fowl? Oh, wait.
There's a different flavor in every bite. And the discerning palate might detect a hint of something smoked, too. Ham? But I don't see any ham anywhere.
Ha-ha! So you've noticed. Yep, every single strip is kneaded from several different kinds of... So I'm not an expert or anything, but don't different meats have Well, you see,
Wow. So this dish really is one of a kind. That makes the whole trip worth it.
Paimon forgot to mention that part. The dish is called
The complex layers of flavor, yes? The name, if I'm not mistaken, is a Liyue idiom that evokes a vigorous orchestral performance.
How did you know all that?
Every student has to master at least 20 languages before they graduate. Wait,
Huh? Oh, that used to be a thing? Oh, Paimon almost forgot that you're also from Haravatat.
so, anyway,
Oh, don't worry, not too much. That'll be, 30,000 more, please and thank you.
30,000? About that, Paimon, traveler, I merely invited you to join us at the table, did I not? I don't believe I committed to... So, perhaps we could split the bill accordingly?
Oh, Paimon knew it was too good to be true. well...
20% off of 30,000? All right. I'll just consider that the cost of learning about this dish. Once I'm back in Sumeru, I'll be sure to find someone to help me recreate.
We're off to a good start this morning. Keep up the good work. I'm counting. Morning! Time to fire up the stove for another day of customers. Thanks again. Great work! Well, you're looking more like a head chef every day.
Wait, no! Every time you say something like that, you jinx it!
Hey, that's not true. Anyway, I didn't mean it like that.
Dude, what up, bro? I didn't know you were in Liyue too. It's always nice to run into a broad.
Almost. I think you meant fellow Inazuman abroad, boss.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, we gotta look out for each other when we're this far from home, don't we, Ayato?
Oh, Bullchecker! What are you doing here?
Huh? Oh, hey, Flying Lavender Melon! The sky-cleaving white iron variety. And my compadre, too! Oh, my butt!
Didn't you say you were gonna knuckle down and earn some more when you got home? How come you're back in Liyue so soon?
That could wait. As soon as I announce that Arataki Ito is available for hire, they'll be throwing Mora at me. Right now, I got... Oh, and while we're here, we were gonna also see if Grandmaster Hanakado's okay and whatnot.
Not too long ago, I heard a rumor that someone was hosting an Onikabuto fighting contest in Liyue. Naturally, I came here as soon as I could, but...
What? You missed it? Aw, man, what a bummer!
Quite the bummer, indeed. Though all is not lost.
Sure thing, my man. But let's catch up over some food, huh? Where's the chef, anyway? Hey! Yeah, sure, me too. Wait, what?
Wow, Bullchucker set up that one for us really nicely. Gotta give him some credit for that.
Good one, compadre. You almost got me there. All right.
So, may I take your order? If you're entertaining guests, I can
Boss, don't forget the budget.
Yeah, okay. Got anything a little...
Down to earth. Oh, well, we do a mean humbly enough. Real hearty dish with a ton of flavor, and we don't skimp on the portions.
Humbly enough, huh? Oh, sounds like my kind of grub. We'll take that.
Excellent choice, Ito. I'm no fan of culinary ostentation either.
A bro just knows. Yes, a bro just knows.
Is this for real? Ah, whatever. Paimon's leaving you guys to it.
Gotta say, your friend's quite a character. Still, humbly enough...
Actually, what is it called humbly enough anyway?
I said it was hearty, but I never said it contained meat. Don't be fooled by the appearance. It's...
Wait! Tofu's made of beans, isn't it? Oh, Bullchucker can't eat that! Guess we should get...
What's the issue? I think I caught the word tofu.
Wait, What are you doing? The kitchen is staff members only.
No one gets my bro Ayato like I do. I hereby declare that Humbly Enough will be an... Hey, where's our food at? Hurry up! I'm almost done recounting the epic adventures of Crimson Staff.
As you can see, changing the order may be a little difficult.
Oh, brother, his whole ego is riding on this, huh? Even if we break the news to him, he'd probably...
Sounds good. I'll make sure he fills up on those. We'll...
Oh, so this is Humbly Enough. You guys don't mess around. Come on, compadre, grab a seat. We're all friends here, so don't hold back. I'm just gonna dig right in.
Boss, we should respect the local customs. Here in Liyue...
Polite? Shinobu, I thought old-timey traditions weren't your style. Huh? Are you kidding me, compadre? Oh, wait, I get it. The food smells so dang good, now everyone's dying.
I see.
Finally, it's my turn. Woo-hoo! I spy a big chunk of
Wait! Don't!
Huh? Wait, what is it now?
Okay, here goes. Anyway, so,
Origin story? Dude, who cares where it came from? We all know where...
skipping the origin story is like going traveling without a tour guide. Trust fine.
Paimon makes an astute observation. Much as every tea must be appreciated...
My compadre's goodwill, huh? Oh, can't have that going to waste. All right, then. Give me the full...
That's more like it. Let's start with...
Now's our chance, traveler.
Man, the tale of Dihua Marsh hits hard. People in the past had it pretty rough. Makes you appreciate what you got.
Darn, there's no segue to tofu from here. How did we get so off topic?
Oh, compadre! Shinobu! Have you been eating this whole time? Save me some... That's it, I'm done waiting. It's my turn to eat.
Wait, boss, that's...
One moment, Ito. I have a small request, if you would be so kind as to consider it. I left home in a hurry and was unable to bring any of my family with me. They've all heard so much about you and are huge However, if you were willing to let me bring the remaining portion of Humbly...
Yeah, I don't know.
Boss, you gotta do right by your friends. They're pretty big on that in Liyue, including mine and Ayato's.
Huh? Oh, those were for you guys? Ah, dang it! I got too carried away telling that In that case, pass my regards to your fan, bro. This could be
Looks like that's all sorted. All right. take some time to collect yourself.
Whether it takes me uphill, downhill, or out to the stick.
How time flies. My burns are almost healed now, so I should be ready to take back the... You've really gone above and beyond these past few days.
Why does Paimon feel like you just jinxed us again? Whew. We made it all the way to the evening. It ended... We've come a long way since our first day on the job, haven't we? Back... Yeah, but who would come by this late in the evening? Actually, now that Paimon thinks of it, Lenny and his siblings came around about this time the first day, didn't they?
Traveler? Paimon? Fancy seeing you two here.
Amber? And Eula and Mika, too! Are you here for dinner? Why so late in the day?
We just finished an escort mission for a merchant caravan. The original plan was to make do with some rations for this evening, but Captain Eula brought up the fact that none of us have eaten Liyue cuisine for quite some time.
Ooh, so this is Eula's treat, huh?
We've been eating the same rations for the entire trip, so I simply thought it was high time we had ourselves a proper... Good question. What should we get? Wait a sec. Why are you taking our order?
The Traveler's been filling in for the chef here. You came at just the right time. You'll be the last customers to enjoy her cooking before the original chef takes back the reins.
Wow, really? Good thing Eula suggested we come here. I wouldn't want to miss this. So, what shall we get? I'm not as familiar with Liyue cuisine as I used to be.
Anything goes. I'm just looking forward to trying the honorary knight's cooking for myself.
Something small, I suppose. We have to hit the road again after we eat.
Wasn't it your idea to come here, though? Eesh, this is like getting blood from a stone. All right, guess it's up to you, Amber. You, Nick?
Huh? Then I guess... I don't really mind either. Anything goes.
Ah!
Anything goes, huh? Oh dear. This is a chef's worst nightmare. With no idea of your customers' palates, you're left to make a wild guess. Still, now that you've worked in the kitchen for so many days, I have faith that you'll be able to figure it out. Go on. Show them what...
This is delicious. Perfectly seasoned, and even the rice is bursting with flavor.
Nothing like a piping hot meal served straight from the stove. I've missed.
You've put the finest Favonian field rations to shame.
It's called... Paimon's guessing we can't just call it anything goes, right? Oh, hell, Paimon doesn't know how to explain this dish at all. It's got no name, it's just basic ingredients simply cooked.
Basic ingredients? Simply cooked? Really? I could have sworn that you put something...
Not the finest dish in the world, but the one they need right now. Oh.
So you mean... we only think this is delicious
Perhaps the fact that the aroma of freshly cooked hot food is a welcome change from cold, pre-prepared rations.
Oh, kinda like the feeling of waking up to the smell of freshly baked bread in the morning?
Yeah, it's almost like we're back at Good Hunter again.
But Good Hunter's in Mondstadt. Why make a point of trying Liyue cuisine if you can't even taste the...
Oh, I'm not talking about the taste. I just meant the feeling of...
comfort. Coming home. Well, Yanxiao did say we want to make...
So in other words, the secret ingredient is passion?
Despite how terribly cliched that sounds, I'll admit that it holds true for this meal. Well played. Mark my words.
Okay, but you can't really have a recipe without a name, though, right? Have we come up with a name for this dish yet? How about Right at Home?
Let's guess where you're from.
There you are. Thank you for all of your hard work over the past few days. Straight down to brass tacks, are we? Here, take it.
Yay! It's like all the tiredness and stress have suddenly melted away.
I'm just lucky you only worked on this job for a few days. At the rate you were progressing, a few more... Anytime. Bring some friends with you next time and I'll...
Great! Although, just to be on the safe side, cook carefully.